Hey everybody, good Saturday afternoon to you. Late Saturday afternoon now, about 5:45. A little bit of a happy hour forecast here, a little Pinot Grigio, and hope you managed a good day before the rains have come in. We had a dry start. Rain started to make their way in through the Catskills around noontime and into the capital region right around 2 o'clock. And we're going to continue to see a few of those showers, although this is really just an appetizer for what's to come. So I'll get into that in a little bit more detail here in just a second. I wanted to tell you too, I did my first cooking segment this morning and I got it all edited together, and it's taking a little bit longer to upload to YouTube than I thought. It's about 15 minutes or so long. So as soon as it's done, hopefully by about 6 o'clock or so, I'll post it. And I hope you guys dig it. I think it came out pretty well for the first time around. So hopefully you'll like it and you'll tell me what you think. But let's get back to weather now. Again, rains have come in. I'll show you the radar in a second. As you head up into northern New York State, southern Canada, as some people like to call it, South Canada, temperatures in the low to mid 50s there. The rain has not yet fallen, 51 in Potsdam, but everywhere else, temperatures have dropped off quite a bit. And I point that difference out because usually, obviously, it's chillier up north, but not so much today. A lot of low 40s around, some upper 30s. Actually, Tannersville right now, up into the Catskills at about 2,300 or so feet, 36. That's the coolest reading on the New York State Mesonaps site. And still pretty cool, too, as you head from Medusa, which is down in Helderberg's there in extreme southwestern Albany County, and 38 right now in Duanesburg. And a lot of rain continues to push its way through. I'm going to show you a little bit more of a local detail here in a second, but I want to give you kind of the bigger picture first. This is a rather nasty old storm, and we're getting into that time now of the year where you'll start to see these things going on. So we've got main spin pretty much right smack dab in the north central plains right now along the border of Minnesota and South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. But all the nastiest weather out ahead of that. And for us right now at the moment, we're just sort of dealing with an appetizer. The heaviest rains now are falling into Rensselaer County as you hit over, say, 43, and then make your way over into the Berkshires from there. And this is going to continue to push out actually pretty quickly over the next couple of hours. So this is just a little bit of a taste of what's to come. We'll pick things back up again as we head into the overnight hours, especially as we get toward about daybreak tomorrow. So a little closer again, just to kind of give you a broader view where we are here, where the rain's continuing to push out. But as you head farther west, things get a little friskier, especially in western Pennsylvania. We've got severe thunderstorm warnings from a State College over to Pittsburgh. And then a little bit farther to the west from there, there's the main storm that continues to sit and spin. And I bring all this up because this is going to be a newsmaker. Right now, the nastiest weather has yet to hit where it will, and that is throughout a good chunk of the state of Illinois, perhaps all the way up to Chicago, where the National Weather Service there is calling this what they call a particularly dangerous situation. That's a designation that the Storm Prediction Center puts out. And we'll see probably a few more of these between now and about, mid to late June-ish. Depending on how the spring goes, but this is kind of how this goes. But it's this area here that's just going to get clobbered as we head into the next couple of hours with potential for some pretty nasty tornadoes. Certainly already some long track storms have gone on and they've dropped some big time hail, but the tornadoes are yet to come. So basically right from pretty much anywhere from just to the southwest of Chicago all the way down to St. Louis. So just something to be aware of, something you may hear about on the news tomorrow, again, as all those storms continue to generate. But for us, for right now, again, appetizer, break, and then we'll get into more of this. We're not going to have the severe weather off to the west, but we will get a little bit of juice coming up from the Atlantic, and that will help to bring in some pretty heavy rain as we head into the daybreak hours tomorrow, which will last through about mid-afternoon. After that, we'll start to slacken things up a bit. We're going to stay a little bit on the cloudy side, though, through the beginning parts of next week with a few showers here and there. But otherwise, again, kind of typical springtime weather. No real big warm-ups in sight, but hey, no snow either. So that's it for now. I hope you guys, again, enjoy the video that I'll post of my cooking here in a few minutes. But in the meantime, this is your happy hour forecast. I'll have the latest for you tomorrow morning online on jasonsweather.com and in your emails that you'll get as well. Have a great evening, everybody.